Jimmy Manise here at Stockton Con 2022 with C. Andrew Nelson, Darth Vader. Thank you so much for spending some time with us.
Great to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you again too.
Yes.
You spent more time under the helmet than anybody else.
That's what they tell me, 70 times over 12 years.
I was rather disappointed when I watched Obi-Wan and saw that you weren't the man under the helmet in the new one. You have any advice for the new Darth Vader?
Well, sure. My advice would be, if the lenses fog over, it's disgusting, but it works. You take your finger, you lick it, and you wipe the inside of the lens. It stops. It's just like scuba divers do.
I was going to say, that's an old scuba technique.
Yes, it is. It works.
So what has the Dark Lord of the Sith been up to since last time
I've actually been very busy. I just formed a production company with a buddy of mine, and we are producing audio dramas. So full cast, full sound effects and music audio dramas. And we've got 2 in production right now. The main one that we're working on is called Heroes of Extinction. It is a 7-part superhero audio drama about a guy named Gabriel Cohen, who's a superhero named True Strike. He's been a superhero since he was a teenager. It's the only job he's ever known. He gets his strength and his powers and everything from this alien collective that gives him all his abilities. But now Gabriel's turning 50, and his body's changing. It's not connecting with the alien technology like it used to. And the collective has now told them that you must find and train your successor, someone who is young and pure of heart like you were. Well, someone, or maybe a group of someones, we don't know yet, are systematically taking out all the superheroes and the supervillains, and he has to find out who's behind all of this. There's also been this plague of these mutant creatures, these half-human, half-animal poisonous things that have been unleashed upon the city, and his powers aren't reliable anymore to stop them, and they're killing people. And the love of his life, a scientist who may have been involved with the creation of these mutants, has been murdered by one of them. So now he has to mourn her death. He has to band together with the remaining heroes and villains to stop these creatures, these mutants. He has to find out who's behind all of this, and he has to locate and train his successor. So we've got a wonderful cast of actors that have been involved with Star Wars and Marvel and Disney and Pixar, and it's just an incredible project to work on.
And it's all audio,
all audio,
like old radio.
Yeah, it's like the modern twist of the old radio shows.
That sounds really awesome.
Yeah.
I hope that this is something that, because I don't know if you folks know this or not, Darth Vader helped invent Photoshop.
Yeah.
Let him know.
What?
Let him know. Tell him. Brag about yourself.
Okay, well, I'm also a visual effects artist and animator. Worked for many years at LucasArts, designing and creating games there. Worked at Industrial Light and Magic, doing effects for the Star Wars prequels and films like Galaxy Quest and Jurassic Park 3 and a lot of others. Tons of other movies since then. Taught at the university level of visual effects and animation. So yeah, I know I can Photoshop in my sleep. Yes, I can all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
See, I don't know if you know this, being a media person, content creator, that's actually the coolest thing I know about you is that you invented Photoshop.
I didn't invent Photoshop.
Because now that there's a new Darth Vader, there's a third Darth Vader I have to meet now. Because I've met Dave, I've met you.
Well, you also have Hayden Christensen.
I've actually met Hayden too.
Yes,
man. It's a burn that you're not the new Darth Vader.
No, how can I be upset? I had 12 years. I played Vader 70 times. That's a 7-0. I'm blessed and fortunate for every single one of those times. And also, there's enough of us to make a ball team now, so that's fine. That's great. Mighty Fighting Vaders. So we are a force to be reckoned with.
That actually would be a cool starting 5 in the NBA.
Yes, it would be.
Darth Vaders,
yes.
Force choking.
Yeah. Using the force, make the ball go right in the basket.
Right. Yeah. That would be awesome.
Half court shot. How about a full court shot? We'll just do it that way.
Or make the hoop move.
Yes, exactly. There you go.
So, is there anything that you got coming up that besides the conventions and stuff? You just told about your audio project.
Right.
And,
if people want to find out more, then go to candrewnelson.com. You can find out there on the events page. You can find out where I'm going to be, whatever shows I'm going to be at. You'll also be able to find out information eventually about Heroes of Extinction, and we're going to be making an announcement. You're getting the pre-announcement here of the name of our company and all the shows that we have in production. We actually have 2 shows in production, audio shows in production right now. We have a third one that we're casting right now. We just cast Morgan Lofting, who is the voice of the Baroness from the G.I. Joe animated series, and Renee Jacobs, who was April O'Neil on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mark Dodson, who is the voice of Salacious Crumb from Return of the Jedi and was all the Gremlins in the Gremlins movies. They're all in the cast of our third show that we're doing called Extinguished Worlds. We've got 5 others that are being written right now, and 12 others that are in active development. So that's why I'm a busy guy.
That sounds awesome, and
Yeah.
it's genius because I don't know. Like now, I'm gonna start talking shop with you.
No, but
you totally took out the video and made it just all audio.
Well,
it's
there's
all
two
in my
reasons.
head now.
Yeah, there's 2 reasons for that. Well, actually, there's 3 reasons for that. One is because audio is portable. You know, we don't have to sit down somewhere and for a half an hour, an hour.
You
2
turned a
hours.
movie into a podcast.
Exactly. Well, yeah, it's even beyond a podcast. It's you know, you can take it in the car with you. You can listen to it while you're doing your chores. You can do whatever it is, and you're not constrained by being in one place and watching it for any length of time. The other reason why we do it as audio is because you don't have to have the huge budgets to build giant sets and costumes and things like that. But the third reason is because that means the audience is an active participant in it. You know, we provide the inspiration, they provide the imagination. And so they get to picture everything, and they become, you know, part of the show as well. And that's what I love about it. And it goes back to my days as a kid, listening to old radio shows that a local radio station used to play. They would play all these old things from like the 1930s and 40s, and I love that stuff. And now we're getting to do the modern version of that.
Well, it's also in keeping with the idea that Star Wars is based upon those old series.
Yeah,
and,
that's
you know,
true. And we got a lot of Star Wars actors in our shows, too.
That sounds awesome. I'm actually really excited about it.
Uh-huh.
You kind of had me at old superhero. I was thinking like Captain America with a swollen prostate.
Yeah. You should see a doctor.
Totally.
And not Doctor Strange.
Oh, no, not at all. Well, thank you for spending a few minutes with us. I appreciate it.
That's great.
My TV 26, Jimmy Manise here with Darth Vader. See Andrew Nelson.
Yep.
Thank you very much.